Ethereum could go crazy high. And remember, guys, the Ethereum spot ETF could be coming as early as July. Today in this video, we're going to be discussing a little bit about Bitcoin, the crypto markets, but I would like to concentrate on the price targets for Ethereum in the next upcoming months. So as always, if you don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video is going to really help me to post one single video every single day just to give you more updates about the current situation and how to trade the cryptocurrency markets. But let's cut the shit and straight away, let's get into Bitcoin so we can see the point of the situation right now. Guys, I believe that Bitcoin at the moment is forming what we call a bull flag. So the bull flag is over here and on the 4-hour chart, and as you can see, we had this big pull that goes to the upside. Some people are actually calculating this bull flag from the bottom over here at $37,000, $38,000, and then what they do, they take it from here and then they bring it all the way up to here. So if this is the case, this would be like a true bull flag. The target could be as high as $65,000, but other people actually calculating the flag from this point over here. I mean, overall at the moment, it looks like Bitcoin is forming a bull flag. It looks extremely bullish, but again, we are still not out of the woods, and I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to go and put my RSI indicator over here so you can actually see better. So the RSI is actually pointing downwards this way. I'm going to go on the daily to show you a little bit better. And I mean, we're still into a sort of an overbought territory, right? So there is a little bit of divergence here. Even from this point over here, we had this divergence, overbought territory. I would say that it's quite likely, like in terms of probability, that Bitcoin is going to complete this bull flag and then to go to the upside and reach at least $57,000 to $58,000. But otherwise, I guess we are into a territory right now which it's a little bit scary, I must say, because you're still in this point over here, and we could experience a correction in the next 1 to 2 months. And if we are going to actually to see a correction, my target is going to be roughly at $49,000. Then it could be also at roughly $46,000 for the next target. And then if really we're going to break all these structures over here, then I think my final target is going to be at this previous low at between $40,000 to $41,000, which is going to be my worst case scenario. So what we can do as well to calculate the support of Bitcoin, we can just draw a line from here, and I could say that from maybe the 15th of March, we could see a pullback down at 45,000 to then, of course, continue all the way up, probably close to all-time high. So probably going to be like that. But today, guys, I want to concentrate on talking about this the queen of the altcoins, the coin that is probably the most famous, which is Ethereum, and has been pumping like crazy for the last few days. Why? Because there is an anticipation that the spot Ethereum ETF could be coming as early as June to July, and therefore everybody is now anticipating this move, pushing the price way higher. And the thing is, in general, whenever you see Bitcoin pumping and then to consolidate, all the money that are usually taken from Bitcoin they gets into Ethereum, and then I'm going to get into the altcoins. But right now Ethereum is actually outperforming against Bitcoin, and then we can see our next target where Ethereum is how high it could actually go to. So right now we are sitting at roughly $3,115, and we can see that according to this chart over here, according to the Fibonacci retracement, Ethereum had this what we call a cap and handle. So the cap and handle when it was at the bottom, so we have a cap over here, a handle over here, and then if you calculate the target from here to here, then we can see how high we could actually go to. So I can just get it this way, and it brings us exactly at this point of the Fibonacci, the 0.618 Fibonacci, at roughly $3,360. So it is my expectation that if Bitcoin is going to go down a little bit or consolidate, it's not going to drop significantly lower, then we could see Ethereum to keep pumping at least up to this point here at 3,360. But of course, if Bitcoin then is going to correct and going down to, let's say, 45 to 46,000, from there we might see actually a sell-off going down here, maybe from 3,400, 3,500, then down to exactly 2,800, then a big pump, maybe in anticipation of the ETF to I would say in between this area over here, guys. So before before July, I would be expecting Ethereum at least to reach this point over here, which is going to be roughly at all-time high, so $4,800. So by July, the $4,800 could be very reasonable, especially if Bitcoin is gonna break all-time high before the halving, which is supposed to be on the 20th of April. So that's gonna be my target, but I'm gonna show you more in depth what I think could be happening right now. So I'm gonna go on changing the chart over here so we can see even better from this point over here. As you can see here now with Ethereum, that's going to be my target, guys. I think that Ethereum has a potential to go as high as $7,800 by roughly the end of 2024, because what I'm expecting will be that Bitcoin is going to pump, break all-time high, form a local top, Ethereum is going to catch up, then Bitcoin is going to retrace, all the altcoins are going to retrace, but then once Bitcoin is going to form a new all-time high, $100,000 over, then I'm expecting the altcoins to go crazy, and my target for Ethereum for I would say the end of 2024, early 2025 will be in between this two Fibonacci extension, right? So it's going to be in between 11,000, so 12,000 and $8,000. So I would say that I'm going to be a seller if we're going to go into this kind of square over here. Even at this point over here, I will be very careful to hold Ethereum, because what we could see a retracement or even a crash in case we're going to see a stock market crash. So that's going to be my target. Let's also have a look at Ethereum, what could be happening short term, so you're going to have an idea on how to trade the coin over here. So I'm going to go now on the daily so we can see better the way it's actually structured. I mean, Ethereum at the moment, guys, looks great. Looks so good. We got the resistance over here, and it looks like it's about to break this level of resistance. So we can actually draw also another line of support, from here. But also we have to have a look at more in depth. So maybe utilizing our other indicators, we can have a look at the RSI. I mean, the RSI is extremely overbought at the moment. I don't see any signs of divergence at the moment. So it looks to me that you could actually continue to go a little bit higher. I'm going to go on the 4 hours to actually see the situation a little bit better. As you can see, we are in this sort of a parabolic movement where it just keeps going to the upside. So for me, in order to flip bearish and to go short, I will have to wait for a correction, to be honest. I want to see a correction. I want to see a big correction to really break this macro structure of support. Let's say, for example, if I see a breakdown to this level over here at 2,983, I will probably short, because what I could be expecting, if you break this level over here, then the next target is going to be down this way. So I would say, if you're scalping, that could be a very good target for you to actually go and place a short, because it could be a 10% movement to the downside. But otherwise, if I guess we're going to go down and we're going to go and Bitcoin is going to correct this week, what I might see actually from here will be a retest down to this level over here at roughly 3,000, to then pump again and then break like a new high. And then we can see again on the daily. So if we're going to break the level over there, as I explained before, we could see that we have a very important level of resistance at 3,200 and another level of resistance at 3,600. So we have to have a look and really calculate how we can go to. Then I would say that those are going to be my next points of interest before, if I open a long position, maybe before taking some profits, over here, and then taking some profits around the $3,600. So overall, Ethereum, I'm going to go back to my chart again. So Ethereum overall looks incredible. I really believe it's going to be one of the best performers in this bull market, and I can expect by 2025-ish to reach at least a level of $8,000. And the way it's probably going to go up to, I'm going to show you again maybe a big pump to this level here, a bit of a retracement to then let Bitcoin to pump again, then maybe all-time high around this level, a bit of a retracement, and then finally it's going to touch maybe by January 2025-ish this last point at roughly $8,000. Then again, guys, is a very conservative target, and actually if you have a look at the Fibonacci extension, we can see from our local lows in 2022 to our previous all-time high, we can actually see how high we could go to theoretically with Ethereum. And if it's going to go back to the 4.236, guys, I mean, if it's going to go into like a parabolic move, the highest target could actually be $17,000, $18,000 for Ethereum. Is it going to happen? I don't think so. I believe it's going to probably be in between 8,000 to 12,000. But again, everything is possible because this, crypto, usually like every coin pump like crazy sometimes. It doesn't really make sense the way they pump. Is like an irrational market, and therefore anything will be possible from this point. But at the moment, just wait for the ETF. ETF is going to be very positive. It's going to be approved, and people are going to try to front run the ETF, therefore pushing the price of Ethereum way higher than now in June, July 2024. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. I'm going to also release a video tomorrow about one of the most important game coins that you need to have a look at, because it's going to go crazy high in the next probably year. So I'm going to show you why that's going to happen. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.